What's going on, everybody? It is your girl, Brown Sugar Candy 2007. So, first, I want to say I want to apologize how I may sound right now. I am just so fucking exhausted from this week, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And, I just, I just can't sleep enough right now, bro. It don't make no damn sense how tired I am. Yeah, I had a very tiring week, tiring day, week at work, and it was just very, ugh. Just so many things, and people just got on my goddamn nerves, and so yeah, y'all gonna have to excuse me if I sound like extra tired or anything like that, cause bitch, yeah. But anyway, I was supposed to make this video. Wait, let me rewind. First and foremost, y'all know the dealio. If you feel like anything in this video is gonna offend you, make you mad, make you get in your feelings, I'm gonna be the first to tell you that I don't give a shit, because if I did give a shit, then I would have stopped making these videos a long time ago. So with that being said, you guys can exit the video and you can go on about your day. I hope that this doesn't freeze your phone or your computer on the way the fuck out, because honestly, I'm not here to cater to anybody's fucking feelings. As long as I get this shit off my chest, I'll be fucking good. Besides that, let's get started finally. So hopefully this video won't be dumbass long. This is like the third time I've had to make this damn video, because I'm trying to make it short as possible, because yeah. So anyway, this video was supposed to be about two people, and that would have made it like stupid dumb long, but considering the fact that um this other person that was supposed to be included just started coming out with all this other extra stuff, I've had to reroute this fucking rant video multiple times. So anyway, the first person I was supposed to be talking about goes by Travis. People call him Travis low key. I don't know if that's something he go by or people just call him that, but whatever. I was supposed to include him in this video, fully ranting about him and the things he did to this girl and other people. Okay. Now, if he did do a whole lot of bad shit to people in the past, and I don't excuse it, but I don't know what that bad shit is, because I've never interacted with this dude. I've never conversated with this dude, and y'all know me. Before I even make a rant video, I always gotta have my evidence stacked, and I always gotta have at least interacted with said person or persons at least once. But I've never interacted with this dude. I've never had a single conversation with this dude in like any of that. So I would just feel wrong just randomly dragging somebody that I do not know and that I've never personally interacted with. And that's what a lot of people start pushing when I made a tweet about guess who I'm about to drag next for being a pedo piece of shit. And people were saying Travis, and I'm like, okay, is he a pedo? Okay, so then I put a halt to doing the rant video, because people started bringing him up, and you guys know, again, I gotta have interacted at least once, and if I haven't interacted with you, said person, then I'm gonna need evidence, and I like to have evidence and all my receipts stacked before I actually make a rant video, so that way people can actually see the type of people that I'm talking about, and it won't just be words. Words are a bit hard to believe. Like, you gotta have your evidence and everything just ready before you actually delve into making something like this and dragging the hell out of somebody. And y'all know I've always been prepped with that shit. I make sure I screen cap a whole lot of shit just so people won't say, "Oh, you're fucking lying," and da 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 da. You feel me? But anyway, so yeah, I was supposed to be dragging him because of some things he did to this girl, because the girl made a video of her crying. It wasn't like a physical view of her crying. It was just like on her own mic crying, talking about what he did to her. So I'm like, yeah, that's fucked up. But then the thing after that is he made a video too. So he started listing all the things that she did, and she said, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm like, okay, so now I'm just stuck. Like, I don't know who's lying and who's telling the truth. And I would hate to be like delve into some messy ass situation, which I don't even know the full like length to. Um, Let me say this before I finish that. Here's my thing. If the girl didn't know this dude for a long time, she shouldn't have been calling him a friend. She shouldn't have been telling him personal shit. And like, you shouldn't have so loosely trusted him if you haven't known him for no longer, excuse me, than a month or two or a year or something. Like, in order for me to call you a friend or a best friend or anything like that, I really got to get to know you and what your intentions are and stuff like that. Because friend is like, I've said this multiple times, that I consider the word friend strong as the word hate. Because if I tell you I hate you, then I really mean it. So when I call you a friend, excuse me, that means I'm really calling you a friend and I really fuck with you and you understand me, and then I can allow myself to be a bit vulnerable with you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it just irritates me that so many people sit there and they throw this word around so loosely, and then get upset when this person exposes you or tells this and that to other people. When I'm like, well, you shouldn't have called. You shouldn't have. Excuse me. God damn. You shouldn't have called him your friend. You shouldn't have got all personal with somebody you barely knew. And being on the phone doesn't count, because just because you talked a few times on the phone doesn't mean you're close and you're friends. It just doesn't, bro. So that's the first fuck up. The second fuck up is, if you knew the dude was like full of shit from the get go and he was bad then why even fuck with this dude? Like, why be around him? Why want to associate with him if you knew what type of person he was? You feel me? So, going back to the original thing, we fast forward. Um, what was I gonna say? So yeah, I mean they made videos about each other, but the difference between them making videos about each other is that he started popping up with all these screenshots and receipts and shit like that, and I'm like, okay, so somebody's really fucking lying over here. And then next thing you know, he starts saying, I'm young and she's 19, and I'm like, okay. So I literally had my first interaction with him tonight, and I had to ask, like, bro, are you really 16? Like, are you really fucking 16 years old and she's 19? He was like, nah, I don't know why people keep saying I'm 16 years old, I'm 17, and she's 19. And I'm like, but it still doesn't make it right because technically you're still a minor. You don't like literally become an adult until you're 18 years old, at least in this country. But I'm like, you're still a minor, so pretty much that makes her a pedo, right? And he was like, yeah, I try to tell people, but nobody's gonna believe me because I'm blacklisted and da 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 da. And I'm like, wow. And it's just so weird that people are so quick to just believe everything they see instead of like delving deeper to get like more facts on the situation. And that's exactly what I did, because I've stated this on Twitter as well, that crying on mic isn't enough for me to give you sympathy and say I'm on your side and I believe you. Like, I need more than just tears, and I don't even know if they really were tears or if it was just an act just to gain sympathy and to gain people on your side and to gain support, which if it was, it's a pretty fucked up it's a pretty fucked up thing to do to me. Like, it's like people just can't be original anymore. People just can't actually do things the right way to gain support and to gain people to like you, that they have to go and do all this extra shit for people to like you and follow you and fuck with you. I just can't fuck with this era of gamers nowadays and WWE gamers, because y'all just so phony, and like y'all more phony. I've ran into some phony people back then, but this is like the biggest phony group of people I've ever seen, bro. Like, this shit is just maddening. And it's even more maddening that a lot of you people will get on this motherfucker talking about you're real this, you're real that, and if I got some shit to say, I'll say it. But then when you do see some real shit on your timeline, you completely ignore it, and then you say, I haven't been on Twitter for a while and I don't know what's going on, when you do know what's going on, because a lot of the people that start a lot of this bullshit are people you follow. So I'm like, yeah, please don't preach that shit. Please don't, like, you're the type of people that get mad about small shit like fucking pixelated attires and thongs up your character's ass. That's the type of shit y'all get mad at. Fucking hair colors and shit, not actual real shit. That the shit, when you come on your timeline talking about how real you are, you don't get mad at real shit and real topics. Y'all get mad at fucking uh uh face textures and hair color and shit like that, like petty shit like that. Shit that don't even really fucking matter at the end of the day. Once you turn your fucking console off and put your controller down, you're back to reality. I don't know. Shit boggles my goddamn mind. But yeah, with her whole situation, I honestly, like, I just don't want to drag somebody I barely know. Like, I just literally had an interaction with today. And I had asked him myself, and he was bringing the receipts, he was bringing the screenshots, and this is something I was asking people for the entire fucking week. Like, I held off my rant video because I wanted people to give me fucking proof. Like, give me proof and evidence, because I don't want to just drag somebody based off of what somebody else told me, because anybody can say anything once again, so I was asking that, and nobody was trying to, like, nobody was giving me anything, no physical evidence. They were just telling me. And I was like, that's not enough of me, bro. I need something else, because this is going to feel awfully wrong for somebody I do not fucking know, okay? Like, people were even reluctant to give me his at name, which is something I also fucking hate, is when people talk about somebody being a bad person, yet they be like one of my followers. And I'm like, just say their fucking name. It is 2019. Why are we still doing this shit? Like, why are y'all so afraid of each other? Just say the fucking name. Like, why? What the fuck is it that? Come on, bruh. Come on, my dude. Come on. This shit is getting mad old. Just, like, again, if this person is such a terrible person, then why do you guys, like, act so reluctant to give out their at names, or, like, at least give other people a chance to avoid this motherfucker? But nah, y'all just want to make them go through the same experiences you went through or your friend went through, and it's just like one big cluster fuck. Like, come on, man, that don't make any fucking sense to me, and it's annoying me. Like, I'm to the point now that when I see shit like that, I'm just ready to block and mute people based off of that alone, because it's like, what's the point? If you're not going to talk about the said person you're referring, then why even fucking bring him the fuck up? Why even talk about the situation? Me, I'm just like, my fucks to give are just gone. If I'm talking about a group of people, you will know it. If I'm talking about one person, you will fucking know it. Like, I just don't have no fucks to give, and I'm not trying to impress anybody on that shitty ass portion of CAW, because not all of CAW is bad. You got YouTube, you got PSN, and you got other fucking, websites that do CAW, have CAW related material that aren't terrible and bad as the shit is on fucking Twitter. Because I've run into people who do drama in the WWE games community on YouTube, I'm not gonna fucking lie, but never to the extent as it is on fucking Twitter. So anybody that tries to tell you that um, YouTube call drama was way worse than Twitter call drama is bullshitting, and is fucking lies, plain and simple, okay? Because I've been a part of the call community for a long goddamn fucking time on YouTube to know and have seen a lot of shit, okay? And it's not comparable to anything that happens right now on fucking Twitter. So don't even try that bullshit, okay? I'm a fucking legend in this bitch. You feel me? So I've seen and I've seen and I've seen. This is how I'm able to speak so loosely on everything, because I've seen and I observed like a motherfucker. So yeah, I could have just exposed a whole lot of people right now. It just don't make no fucking sense, bruh. But yeah, I mean, I just told people that I wouldn't be dragging him. I wouldn't be saying anything on anything, because it's not my place anymore. I mean, not my place anymore. It's just not, like, I just wouldn't feel right about dragging somebody I literally just had my first interaction with, and I really don't know, like, what he exactly did to other people, because everybody just didn't want to talk about it. They didn't want to send me anything, and again, they didn't want to even give me this dude's at name. So I was like, I'm over it. I'm not gonna drag the dude. I'm not gonna say anything bad about the dude. Like, if he did something bad to y'all, well, again, this video's already made, and you didn't send it to me when I've been asking for a whole week. So I'm over it, and the situation is messy, and I don't know who's lying, who's telling the truth, who isn't anything. But I will say that screenshots and vocal proof and all of that prove a whole lot more than just getting on camera and talking about what somebody did to you and said to you and da 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 da. You feel me? But anyway, let's move on to what this video was really supposed to only be about. But then it somehow just turned to um, Travis. So I'm making this video because this is for a girl named Angel Warren. I used to know Angel. I used to fuck with Angel when she was on YouTube. She had just started out. She was very timid and shy, and I did my best to try to encourage her, to just fuck with it. I do this with everybody who's new, and they're new, and people just try to throw all this shade and shit at them just because. And this is why I say, like, it's literally no point in trying to come onto Twitter and saying, the call communities on Twitter is what you make of it, and da 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 da, because it doesn't matter if you're nice, you're bad, or whatever. People still find some type of way to talk shit about you. So I'm just over that shit. I'm over that talk. I'm over that hippie talk bullshit. Okay. So anyway, I've known Angel for a long time. I've known her on Twitter and Twitter, on YouTube, and she was like very timid. She was shy and all of this and that, and she was just trying so hard to please all of the legends and big people in the community then. Okay, and I was one of those people that trying to encourage her and push her to just not give a fuck what people think and just do what you want to do and have fun with it, you know. But then a transition from YouTube to Twitter just changed her whole personality, and she became like everybody else that I used to know, and just changed completely once they got around in a different group of people, and then just became real petty and just full of shit. So I'm like, wow, okay. Anyway, so I start seeing people reply to a tweet, you know, because I still follow some people in CAW because a lot of them don't have personal, a lot of my friends don't have personal Twitter accounts. So, you know, I have no choice but to stick to following their CAW account because, you know, they don't have personal Twitter accounts. But anyway, so I just start seeing people on my TL respond to shit and just start saying some shit about Angel and you know how she's terrible and this and that and da 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 da. So I started doing a Twitter search, just so it'll bring up a whole lot more information about excuse me, about whatever people in car are discussing. And next thing you know, I come across this post that's talking about, not talking about, but it's just like literally a link to a twit longer that Angel made. So I'm like, oh okay, and I just start reading it. And I'm like, hmm. Maybe she's just talking about some dude that just, you know, he was a jerk. You know, they were talking one day and flirting between each other, and it happens. I'm like, they're two fucking adults. They're two consensual adults. So, fuck ever. You know, every adult does it. And she's talking about how he's gonna expose her and da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, you know, that's real fucked up. Dudes can be real assholes once girls start, you know, stop fucking with them. So I'm like, wow. Dude's a real douchebag for doing that to her. You know, I don't fuck with her anymore, but I don't condone shit like that. And I don't understand why that's the first thing people run to is sexually exposing somebody, like not knowing the fact that that shit is illegal as fuck. But anyway, so I was just continue reading, and I'm like, okay, you know what? It's pretty fucked up, and I don't know. Maybe she wrote it to gain sympathy up ahead because she knew what the shitstorm was about to be. But whatever the case may be, you know, after I read that, I start seeing more tweets and people replying to another tweet, which came from a kid that people call Hoaxton. I think I pronounced that right. Hope I did. And he also wrote a tweet longer. So I'm like, okay. And then I didn't exactly click on the link immediately. I always like to read any comments that are underneath just to get like a summary. And I was reading the comments, and then like I came across a few, and I'm like, some I couldn't see though because I'm blocked by said person. So I'm like, wow. Said peoples, let me say it like that. So I couldn't see all the tweets. So I'm like, I wonder what everybody's so mad about. And so I finally like stopped reading the comments, and I clicked on the link, and I just started reading his tweet longer. And he was talking about a situation that went down where, you know, he got upset and he told other people about this girl, because she pissed him off, and he was just venting, and he not only just told these people, he showed them a whole lot of pics and shit of what she sent them and shit like that. So I'm like, okay, yeah, he's a jerk, he's an asshole for doing some shit like that. And again, I don't understand why men do that. I started reading further, and next thing you know, he's talking about the fact that um the fact that he's a minor. So I'm like, okay, wow, this story is really turning out to be really fucked up. So again, I'm like, okay, he's a minor. Maybe she didn't know he was a minor and she started flirting with him. So, you know, that happened. I can understand, you know, because a lot of people get online and they lie about their fucking age as a way to hold against somebody to try to supposedly expose them for being a bad person when they're really not a bad person. They just didn't know that you were fucking 15 years old because you hopped on this fucking website and said you were 18. It's not like everybody is holding IDs up and saying I'm this age, so, you know, be warned. It's like people just get on this bitch just to lie, just because, you know. So, um, I'm like, maybe she just made a mistake. It's like, obviously, it's not right, but, you know, I can't hate her, like, hate her because she made a mistake. But then he starts saying, that Angel, knew he was a fucking minor. Like she knowingly knew that he was a fucking minor, yet she just insisted on excuse me, to send him explicit shit. So I'm like, okay, wow, this makes this bitch so much more extra terrible because she knowingly knew that this person, this child, was a child, and she still insisted on sending him explicit shit. So I'm like, wow. So and I would start thinking that's the reason why she wrote that twit longer, because she wanted to gain sympathy up ahead so people wouldn't give her as much shit. If he would have wrote his shit first, then it would have been as terrible for her. I mean, it was still fucking terrible, but it was just people didn't give her much shit. Like people gave her shit, but not many people gave her shit. And I'm like, this is so fucking odd. Like y'all have a weird sense of energy in how y'all go about shit. Like y'all have very selective anger. Y'all pick and choose the things to be mad about. Y'all pick small petty shit to be mad about. Y'all go for the smaller people and try to expose them for doing some terrible shit, which again, you know, they're not excusable, but it's just the whole point of you not giving your energy, that same energy you gave that smaller person, to the bigger person. She's not really that big. She doesn't even have that many followers, like 100 and something at most. But it's just the fact that y'all know this girl and y'all didn't know this smaller person, but y'all know the smaller person did a terrible thing, but she also did something similar, but she's not going to catch much shit because she's an actual woman, I'm assuming, because Angel has been called out multiple times for doing some catfish shit. And y'all knowingly, like, y'all know her, y'all friends with her, and that's the reason why you won't jump on her and say, you know, you're wrong, you're terrible for this. And I'm like, wow. And then y'all sit here wondering why this place, that CAW community on Twitter, whatever the hell, like, because I don't consider it a fucking community on Twitter anymore. I stopped calling that shit a community long time ago because we all know what the definition of community is. But y'all all sit stupid talking about why is there always drama and this and that and da 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 da. It's like, and I said this before, it's never gonna get better because you guys just let so much dumb shit fly and y'all just keep it moving. Y'all wonder why everybody comes to look at this community and see how fucked up it is, and y'all wonder why so many people don't talk about this shit outside of their daily life because it's just a huge embarrassment. It's embarrassing. You guys made it embarrassing, okay? Not just one side of the CAW community. We can't just say the our peers. It's their fault. It's everybody's fault, okay? Because a lot of y'all let a whole lot of shit slide and just let people say any type of reckless thing without addressing them then, and now you want to act surprised that there are bigger names, the bigger people out here saying, what the fuck, you guys are fucked up. Y'all motherfuckers did that. And I've been warning y'all and trying to tell y'all for fucking years. But nobody wanted to listen to me. People just want to drag me for calling out the truth. So now I'm just sitting here laughing at how quickly this shit falling apart, how people are just leaving because they're getting tired of this dumb shit. And now you got bigger name WWE YouTubers and everybody finding this shit and saying, whoa, this is fucked up. And I'm like, again, y'all did that dumb shit. Y'all keep allowing this fuckery to happen, and this is why it will never change, and there will continue to be drama, and it will continue to be people being exposed and this and that and da 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 da, because y'all just keep allowing the shit to happen. It's never gonna change. And you know what makes the situation even worse? Because again, people screenshot everything. People I don't know why people tweet certain shit and then delete it when people can just screenshot it. I don't know why people do that. This is why you got to be very careful what the hell you tweet because it's people screenshot quick. I'm one of those people that screenshot quick. And people send me screenshots too. So it's like, whoa. So pretty much she deleted a lot of her tweets. And she just went about her day. While this kid was pretty much talking about, you know, I'm sorry, like, I need to leave, I need to think some things over, and, you know, please don't call Angel a pedophile, and da 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 da. And I'm like, first of all, why are you sorry? You're the minor. She should be the one that should be extra, extra fucking sorry. She should be the one that should be taking some time out to think about her fucking actions, not you. You're the minor. She's the adult woman, and she knew what the hell she was fucking doing. On top of which, what makes the situation even fucking worse is the fact that this bitch knew. Yeah, I'm calling her a bitch, okay? This bitch knew that you were a minor. She insisted on keeping it going. And then she deletes all of her tweets and even that twit longer. But again, people are fucking slick, and they fucking got the link to that twit longer, and she deleted that tweet with the twit longer, and she just kept it moving while this kid was over here leaving feeling guilty, which he shouldn't be, once again, because I even said that you don't have to feel guilty, bro. You're the minor. She's the fucking adult. Okay? She's the one with the mature brain, not you. But he left, supposedly, I guess, because not too many people really leave CAW, because that's just like the most interaction they're ever going to get from people, because you could tell by how people are so disrespectful and how the fuck they act online. And she kept it moving. This bitch kept it moving. And she even posted an entire post. And she got tons of comments and tons of likes and retweets. And I'm just sitting here like, even some of the same people that was talking about the situation in which, she got exposed in being a fucking pedophile, then they were under her fucking tweet. Yeah, yes, sis, like, yes, you did that. And I'm sitting here like, are you motherfucking serious? Like, you bitches gotta be stuck on fucking stupid. Y'all have to be stuck the fuck on fucking stupid. And you can't sit there and tell me that you didn't see the situation going down. Okay? You can't tell me that. You can't fucking tell me, because y'all follow a lot of these fucking people. And again, Twitter likes to remind you that when you miss any tweets, it will be sure to show you those missed tweets. So y'all can't tell me y'all didn't see what was going down, and you still sat there to chose to fucking support this bitch. But because she's supposedly bigger, y'all not gonna address it, and y'all gonna be hush hush about it. And just even worse, the fact that people are hush hush about it and nobody's making a big deal about it. Like, again, this is why y'all wonder why this shit is so fucked up and it will never change, because y'all keep allowing dumb shit like this to pass by and fucking happen. I, for one, refuse to fucking let that shit just pass by and happen. So this is why I'm making this fucking video, because y'all have no fucking sense or balls enough to say this is fucking wrong or call out your fucking friends when they do petty shit like, not petty shit, when they do shit like being pedophiles, being racist assholes, hating on women, like all homophobic comments. Like, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Y'all some simple ass motherfuckers. And this is why I decided to abandon all of my call Twitters and just stick to my main account and just do the things that I used to enjoy, which was, obviously, you can see on my YouTube channel when I actually get the time to go back to doing those stuff, because I haven't had no goddamn time, bro. I've been working my ass off and just been outside, just, just doing all types of shit and planning all types of shit that I haven't had time to just upload and edit anything, and I haven't had the will to do it. Mm-mm-mm. This is just so fucking pathetic, man. So I don't understand why y'all not giving her that energy that y'all gave people like Lore and many other people. Like everybody was in an uproar with them people, but then when it comes to Angel, and because she's a supposed girl, I'm assuming, because I don't know if she's a girl, if she's a guy, but again, the girl was caught up in some catfish shit a while back, so I don't know if she was catfishing as another girl or whatever the reason was, but I just know she was caught up in some catfishing drama back then, okay? But it's just so fucking ridiculous, man. And then this bitch just like posted and kept posting like it was just normal on top of her friend, her boyfriend, I'm assuming now is JDT, which I feel so fucking bad for, because he's a good person and he just got caught up in all this dumb shit. And it's been said that I've read a few tweets that people were saying that anybody that she didn't like or fuck with, he started unfollowing and stopped fucking with as well. I hate that following mentality. I really do hate it, and especially it's just so fucking hard on somebody that's just so fucking nice. You feel me? We don't conversate anymore, obviously. But now, again, this is another reason why I had to redo this fucking this rant video, because he also wrote a tweet longer. This was a day ago. I just came across it. And he's in the thing saying everybody makes mistakes and stuff like that and da 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 da. And I'm like, you right. Everybody do make mistakes, and we are human. Humans make mistakes. Humans aren't perfect, and everybody has their own fucking bones in the closet, even including me. I'm definitely not perfect. Far from it. And I've said some things that I'm not proud of, and did some things I'm not proud of. But this is a totally different situation. Like, this isn't just like a mistake. This isn't just Like, I just I just spoke about, you being homeless or some shit. Like, this isn't a situation like that. And, like, you apologizing for saying some shit like that. It's not that type of situation. This is involving your girlfriend who literally knew that this person was a child, and she still knowingly kept sending him explicit shit knowing he was a child. That's pedophilia, okay? Knowing that he's a child, like you knew. It's not like it was an accident. I would have considered that an accident and a fault, but the fact that she knew he was a child and she kept on going on and on and on and on, not even thinking once that, hold up, this shit might be wrong. It's just something I can't sit with and I can't respect. Isn't just no single regular mistake, bro. This is bigger than that. And it's just real cruddy that you can look at that, like this situation, and just be okay with it. Like, no, it's not okay. It's not cool. It's not. And it makes it even worse when you unfollow people because she didn't. I don't know, man. This is just it's just so fucking twisted. And I feel bad for him because he's caught up in this shit now, because now people are dragging him and dragging his name too. This situation is just so fucking terrible, bro. It's just so fucking terrible. I just feel like this is the month where people just get exposed, because I've been seeing a whole lot of that shit on my TL. Then you got bigger YouTubers over here being exposed for being fucking pedos and, trying to convince people that they're not fucking straight, and, all types of just drama, bro. Like, drama, drama, drama. And I'm like, we just got started in fucking May. Like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? But yeah, to the kid that goes by Huxton or Hoxton, I hope I said that right again. You are not wrong. I don't know if he's 16 or 17, because people have just been throwing that around, and I think he's 16 years old. I think he said he was 16 in his twit longer. I'm gonna post it in the video, but just know that you're not wrong. You are a minor in this situation. You are the victim. She isn't the victim, you are, because she's a grown ass woman and she knew what the hell she was doing. It wasn't by mistake that she didn't know you were fucking 16 or 17 years old. She knew what your age was, yet she kept pushing explicit shit on you, okay? Again, it doesn't make it right if um, you flirted with somebody and you didn't know, they told you they were 18 and they were really like fucking 15 years old or some shit. It still doesn't make it right, but, doesn't make you a overall that type of terrible type of person because you didn't know. Again, let me reiterate, because a lot of people would probably take this shit and probably twist it. It doesn't really make you a terrible, terrible, terrible fucking person because you didn't know. It's not right. Doesn't make it right. Doesn't make the situation better, but you didn't know. She knew what the hell she was doing, and she still kept on going. And I can't fucking respect that, and I can't respect this bitch, so she can just keep me blocked forever. I don't really fucking care. Because like I said before, once she jumped from YouTube to Twitter, the bitch whole personality just fucking changed. And everybody she fucked with, she stopped fucking with, and she just became this cocky personality. Which I don't understand how, because her shit is average, to be honest to me. So, and yes, I did fucking say it. So, I think that's about it. I hope I didn't fucking miss anything. Angel need to get her shit together because she's a trifling motherfucker. She need to go get some goddamn help, because honestly, with her deleting her twit longer and her tweets, it just makes her seem like she didn't even care, and she just wrote that to gain some early sympathy, but she didn't really care about the situation. She just acted so nonchalant about it, like this was just, her saying like, you're homeless, or, you got 6 toes instead of 5 or some shit like that. She just made it seem like it was a situation like that and not this big of a situation like it is now. I don't know. The chick is fucked up. She's real fucked up, and it's really fucked up because you were already caught up in some catfish shit. You need to get yourself together, Slim, because god damn, man. God damn. God damn. And again, about the Travis situation, if y'all want to send people in my direction and you want me to address them or talk about them, make sure y'all actually have some fucking evidence and something I can work with, because I'm not gonna drag somebody that I've never had a personal interaction with, never had a one-on-one talk with. And I like, again, I literally just had an interaction with this dude tonight because I seen all the fucking photos that he posted from Victor Morgan's account, and I was like, and I follow Victor Morgan. Yes, I do. I know some people find him pretty annoying, and he do say some what the fuck type shit sometimes, but at the end of the day he be saying a lot of real shit, and people just hate anybody that speaks about real shit. So I seen that, and I just like followed through, and I was like, holy shit. Like, he literally posting all these damn screenshots, and he was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just like, I don't know what to do, because people still got me blacklisted, and people still gonna hate me regardless of what the hell I say. And I'm like, that's crazy though, considering the fact that you have evidence, and all she really had was just a video, a blacked out video, crying. And what makes that even worse is the fact that the dude is 17 years old and the girl is 19. So he's still a minor and she's an adult. So, whoa, two pedos in one, and they're both women. So, whoa. But anyway, yeah. Tears aren't enough to make me care about you or what your situation is. It's not enough for me to give a fuck. So, you guys got to come harder. And next time I get on the TL and you guys want me to rant about somebody, then you got to make sure you bring me the tea, bring me the receipts, bring me something that I can fucking work with, especially if it's somebody I've never interacted with, because I don't like to drag anybody because of what other people said, you feel me? With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video. Y'all just like let me know down below how you feel about all of this situation. If you've seen it on your timeline, you follow any of these people, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and hit the sheets and go to bed because I am so fucking tired right now. I am just about to fall the fuck out right now. So, chucking the deuces, baby. See y'all later.